Eagles have won the toss, selected to receive. And we are underway. This is Bryce Brown from the 2-yard line. And he is stopped at the 21. There is a penalty flag down right around the 30-yard line.
There's no foul for nailing a block in the back. First down.
And he's going to throw it on first down under heavy pressure. And just throws it away. And right from the get-go, something the #1 pick a year ago, Danny Watkins, who now misses his 4th straight game. And this is LaShawn McCoy, and that did not fool anybody. It's intercepted by D'Angelo Hall. Inside the 20. Down to the 10. And dropped at the 9-yard line.
Really just a great defensive play. You can see it up here. Selleck just able to get the hand in. That's a gift from above for D'Angelo Hall.
Robert Griffin III going to hand it off to Alfred Morris, his fellow rookie, who's had an outstanding year, and he's tripped up down to the 5-yard line. 88-yard reception that turned into a touchdown. Play fake, wide open Young, and that's a touchdown for the Redskins.
Well, we've talked about turnovers, Tom, and you can see right here so many things go on with this offense. You're going to see Young, of all the athletes on this offense, the fullback's the one you're probably going to overlook, and they certainly did there with Young being wide open in the flat.
High 4 back with a point after. The Redskins cash in after the interception. And out to a 7-0 lead. Brown from the goal line. And he's tripped up at the 23. The points off of turnovers is 45. The Foles right back into the hands of Selleck. He hangs on this time, and it's up to the 29-yard line. That'll be. Well, they were showing blitz. That was London Fletcher, who came charging up to the line of scrimmage and may have forced some early movement.
Neutral zone infraction.
Nope.
Defense number 59. 5-yard penalty. First down.
So it is LaShawn McCoy, and it's blown dead before it ever got started. Early movement.
Offense number 64. 5-yard penalty.
That's Jake Scott.
First down.
3. Bryce Brown escapes one tackle, and not bad yardage after what could have been a big loss. Into the hands of Jackson, and he is across the 41-yard line. The fullback crossing midfield, and Stanley Havili from the Washington 49. The inside pitch to LaShawn McCoy, and that'll be a gain of close to 4. To be all right, maybe suffering from some kind of an illness or dehydration. Second down throw caught by the backup tight end. Riley Cooper. And he has a first down and plenty more after that to the Washington 29-yard line. A nice bounce-back drive so far for the Eagles. Foles in trouble and has a wide-open Bryce Brown. Penalty flag is down, and he's inside the 20 to the 19. But again,
holding offense number 67. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Early movement again on the right side of the Eagles line.
Offense number 64. 5-yard penalty.
And again, Jake Scott was just. Now first down at 25, and this is McCoy, and he's to the 32-yard line. Try to set up the screen to the. Foles throws down the middle of the field, and it is intercepted by Brandon Merriweather. in his first game of the year as a Redskin takes it away. I would imagine watching the game back in Philadelphia today. Garcon, his first touch. And that is a gain of 6 on first down. Fake it to Morris, rolling right as Griffin looking down the field, still on his feet. Look at this. Can you believe this? And very close to a first down. Appears to be about a yard short. Redskins 5 of 7 on 3rd and 1. They pitch it to Alfred Morris, and that didn't fool the Eagles defensively. 10-yard line on the form where a Philadelphia Eagle punter, Sav Rocca, puts a foot on it. End over end, flag is down. And a late fair catch by Johnson at the 9-yard line, but we wait on the penalty.
Illegal formation, offense. Number 56 was in the backfield. 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
Opportunity here, see if they can generate a return.
But now Rocca puts a little more leg into this one, and it's fielded at the 9, so it'll be positive yardage for the Eagles. Not a lot, but positive yardage from their own 16-yard line. And on first down, they hand it to McCoy, and he picks up a yard. Had an eye on Johnson, and it's incomplete. He's got the win against these Eagles in Philadelphia last weekend. And now Foles on 3rd and 8. Had good protection, steps up, throws, and finds Riley Cooper, a first down to the 40. That's what on first down. And he finds Harbor. It's jarred loose, and it's not a catch. McCoy bounces it to the outside, flag down.
Holding offense number 65.
It's holding on King Dunlap. 2 weeks ago was Todd Harriman's, their right tackle. Set up the screen, and this could be big yardage for McCoy. He's all the way up to midfield, and that is good enough for a first down on a screen to LaShawn McCoy.
On the outside.
The I formation, they give it to Brown, and he loses his footing, but there was heavy traffic in front of him.
To back in, that would make a big difference for him.
The Fletchers come out of the Redskins locker room, and again they set up the screen, and again it's LaShawn McCoy, and again it's big yardage. All the way down to the 25-yard line, up just outside of Cleveland. First down for the Eagles. And it should be the final play of this opening quarter.
And trying to establish with the rookie Nick Foles.
Wide receiver screen this time, and that did not fool the Redskins. Read beautifully, originally by Kerrigan, Billick quarterback. Good protection this time. Foles looking around, and incomplete.
Hard to even know your own name, let alone what's going on down the field.
41-yard try. Henry has now made 15 consecutive field goal attempts. He's had. Henry puts a right foot on it. And hammers that one all the way through the back of the end zone. So it'll be Robert Griffin III and company. Play clock down to 1. And the option, they pitch it to Morris. Second time they've run that play. And both times Philadelphia has defended it perfectly.
To get used to how and when he's going to make his calls.
False start, offense number 78. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Division rivals the Lions. Bears, of course, will be on the road in San Francisco. By the end of the weekend, there might be a first-place tie in the NFC North. Evan Royster out of the backfield. 3rd down and 6. Griffin still running around. Still on his feet and gets a Washington first down. Absolutely unbelievable to watch. First down give is to Morris. Hard running, strong running by this rookie.
Difference maker. for the Redskins.
They pitch it to Morris, and this will be first down yardage. Crosses midfield, tackled at the Eagles' 49-yard line.
And when they do, it turns into a gash.
Fake it one way, fake the end around to Banks, and now looking wide open is Robinson, and it's a touchdown. Griffin to Aldrich Robinson.
He's talking to Todd Bowles right now going, hey, I think there was someone else supposed to be deep back there.
Now coming up to get the very short kick from the 7-yard line. And he's out across the 25, loses his footing at the 31.
Deep to the outside third. You can tell by the alignment of Asamoah, number 24 right here. He's expecting help inside. He would not have taken that alignment unless he thought there was going to be somebody in the middle third or middle half of the field, and obviously he was not.
Goes on first down into the hands of Brown. And that's a gain of 12 on first down. You're right. And you've brought that element the last couple of weeks. Good running by McCoy. That'll be a gain of close to 7. Brown, a big hole. Still on his feet. Run out of bounds at the 30, and a flag comes in late.
Holding offense, number 18. 10-yard penalty. First down.
It's more about touches than actual runs for LaShawn McCoy. As long as LaShawn McCoy has a chance to put his hands on the ball, he doesn't care how he gets it.
It looks like the receiver, Harbor, got tangled up. Goes on second down and 10. They'll hand it off to McCoy. He's caught from behind at the 41-yard line. That'll be a gain of 2.
Of this Philadelphia Eagle offense.
Third down and 7. Foles is hammered back in midfield. There is a penalty flag there.
Holding offense, number 67. Penalties applied. Fourth down.
Ball loose out of the arms of Foles. The Eagles able to recover, and now will punt. That's Breyer. And this one fielded by Banks inside his 10, and he runs into his own man. Stripped out of there, but the ball went out of bounds. And their first 3 possessions of this game, and now fourth, they pitch it to Morris. And he picks up maybe a yard. First man to meet him, D'Amico Ryans. Into the hands of Joshua Morgan, his first catch of the day. Redskins have not been good on third down over this last 3-game losing streak. And they're short here. Morgan, about a yard shy to first down, needed to get to the 24.
Major point of emphasis for them in their bye week. Offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan saying that they just needed to get their fundamentals down in that down and distance.
Johnson lost his footing, springs back up, and now with running room, Demaryius Johnson is run out of bounds by the punter. It's 5.263. He can get to you, he might be able to hurt you. Misfire by Foles on first down with an eye on Riley Cooper. The Bay Buccaneers head coach. Now the Redskins staff, Raheem Morris. Screen and smothered. What a play made by Perry Riley. Foles delivers, and it is a first down to midfield. Demaryius Johnson. Bryce Brown back into the game. Spun around, but inside the 50, down to the 47-yard line. Going to hand it off. McCoy looking for running room, and Merriweather coming up to make the tackle. Foles caught about a yard shy of a first down. Or was it caught? No. Along with a 2-minute warning, we're at the 2:35 mark until halftime. defense will let it bounce, and it does so into the end zone. I mentioned they have 2 timeouts. They have a 2-minute warning, and they're going to play action on first down and looking for Robinson way down the field again. But Griffin tucks it away, loses the ball. It looks like the Redskins covered it up. Fake one way. And looking down the field and making a catch up to the 43, a gain of 20. Clock continues to run. Come the other way, and oh, that was so dangerous.
30+ takeaways. That's a major difference in terms of what a defense can contribute.
Griffin looking around, spins one way, spins another, can't spin out of a third. There's 2 timeouts with 10 to go. And Griffin still on his feet. Twisted down right at midfield, is short.
By not calling a timeout to buy some time, that they're just going to be happy to go in at halftime as is. But the Redskins got a little bit turned around in terms of what their intention was, in terms of were they going to go for it or indeed.
The shotgun will just hand it off. And the ball is loose to the Redskins. Wow. What a huge turn of events this could be. It is Redskins football. About it, that's the way this season is going for the Philadelphia Eagles. That might be a microcosm of the entire year. Griffin looking around, comes back the other way, and throws. It is caught for a 5-yard loss. Ends with a timeout remaining at the Philadelphia 15, into the hands of Morris. And he is tackled at the 12-yard line.
Inside of 10 seconds, even with the timeout, go ahead and take the field goal.
Penalty flags down, a timeout called by the Eagles.
12 men on the field in formation. 5-yard penalty.
I beg your pardon.
Third down.
April's the one that receives the heat for it.
25-yard field goal try, and it is good by Kai Forbath.
3 turnovers, and you're right. 3 and 7 virtually eliminates you, even if it doesn't actually put you out. You can see it from there.
Redskins will get it at the 20-yard line. Flag down on the first down handoff to Morris. He spun down after a gain of a yard.
Shanahan's talking about
Illegal formation. Offense. Number 74 was on the end of the line. 5-yard penalty. First down.
And the Redskins were able to take advantage and score 3 more. Morris on first down and 15, a gain of 3.
See that Mike Shanahan's talking about that they need to get here. And here another penalty.
False start. Offense number 46. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Redskins are the most penalized team in number of penalties and penalty yards in the NFL. Wide receiver screen to Garcon that did not fool the Eagles. Third down and 17. Griffin caught from behind. Well, Bavin's been knocking on that door all day long.
When he's figuring the ball should be gone by then.
Damaris Johnson waiting back in midfield. And from his own 48. Crosses the 50 and steps out of bounds close to the 45. Second half in 8 consecutive games. Trying to do it again now and get back in this one and looking for it on one play. Down the sideline and out of bounds. On second down, they give it to McCoy. Last time he touched it, he fumbled in the final minute of the opening half. But he goes 4 of 9 on third down in the game so far. And on 3rd and 5, they will convert. Selleck hangs on, and he's down to the 19. McCoy looking for running room. Tell you what, Barry Cofield's had a nice season for the Redskins.
Probably has shocked him more than anything else.
Today, his first game of his 2012 season. Crossing out of the backfield, it's McCoy. Sticks his nose forward inside the 15-yard line. And Brown, and I don't think he got it off. Apparently he did. Well, there's a flag way back in the secondary, and that's delay of game, and that is a big mistake.
5-yard penalty. Third down.
And to convert, that's 7 penalties now against Philadelphia. And Foles has it stripped away by Kerrigan. And let's see who's on the bottom of that pile. It might be LaShawn McCoy, and it is. Field goal try by Henry, who's hit 15 in a row. And make it 16. Boy, has he been good.
Philadelphia would like to have been a little bit more balanced in the run, but with the turnovers and them getting down, it's forced their hand a little bit in terms of the plays he's going to have to make down the field.
Flacco along with Adam Carricker. So far, so good today. The ball is loose, stripped away, and Morris got it right back.
First down and keep that defense off the field for a little bit.
Take it one way, Griffin rolling the other, defended nicely by the Eagles. And that's maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Much tougher to convert than third and short and third and medium.
And another penalty. Wow. This will be their third one of the half.
Offense number 46.
That's the second time.
Third down.
They're running. Griffin got a block, and he will carry across the 30 for a first down. 44 yards rushing on only 6 attempts for Robert Griffin III, and into the hands of Morris. He's wrapped up by Ryan. It's been a pretty quiet day for Morris. On the sidelines there was Logan Paulson. And you heard the crowd sounded like they were booing. They were cheering Chris Cooley coming into the game. That one snuffed out defensively by the Redskins. Third down. Third and 10. 4-man rush. Good protection. And now a flag, and he just throws it as far as he can for Santana Moss, who caught the ball, and a touchdown, but again a penalty flag all the way back behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Defense.
It is. How in the world did he catch this?
Well,
between Coleman and Boykin.
This thing's just on a wing and a prayer, and had this thing gotten picked off like it probably should have, would have been very critical of RG3 for even launching it up. He could say, well, it's the same as a punt, provided that there's no return. You're right, that's just not playing the ball very well. Hung up almost like a punt.
Okay, Santana Moss has quietly put together 1 pound. If you want your job. He did, and has put together a pretty good year. Short kick fielded by Riley Cooper. Still on his feet. And chopped down to the 25-yard line. Really going for 61 yards. And now Foles and the Eagles forced to put it up, and the Redskins know it, and that one lofted beyond the... Aldrick Robinson been re-injured that left knee. Foles in trouble and sacked.
All the way to the outside. Nick Foles had the right idea. He had enough people to block it, just not the right angle.
So when the Redskins were coming after that punt. Banks from the 20. Evades one, would-be tackler a second. Brings it up to the 32, and we see they are in a world of trouble.
Not the least of which is Green Bay, Minnesota, and Chicago, all right there. A loss in the division is a killer.
Morris on a first down pitch from week 10. Griffin kept the ball as a first down, and it slides down, and that's a flag, and you saw it coming from a mile away. And once he had already slid.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense number 59. 15-yard penalty.
He said 59, Ryans.
That's a tough one.
Hey, he's usually off. Hey.
Wow.
Offense number 66. 5-yard penalty. First down.
That's Chris Chester.
Ever a quarterback, running back, certainly this year in the NFL. But that offensive line has played very well. Now we're seeing a little bit more conventional running style of the Washington Redskins again.
See Logan Paulson back in there. Joshua Morgan with a catch, very close to a first down.
From within.
They're hoping to get Jamal Brown back. Their outstanding tackle. He started to practice for the first time just in the last week and a half. So we begin the fourth quarter. And they hand it to Banks on the end around, and he has enough, it appears, for a first down back in his college days at Villanova. They're about 5 inches short of a first down, and that might be all Griffin got. And now all of a sudden some more pushing and shoving going on. All right, fourth down and whatever that is. And they didn't get it.
They may not. That final jump cut killed him.
That was a fighting chance for nearly an entire fourth quarter to play, trailing 24-6. First time that Macklin has had his hands on the ball, and a hip injury, a lower back injury he's been playing with pretty much the entire year. And a nice play made by D'Angelo Hall. Bowles just fires out of bounds as he takes a hit from behind. The chasing Redskin defender.
Offense number 64. Penalties decline. Fourth down.
They get a big defensive stand on a fourth down and less than a foot.
Delay of game. Defense number 20. Illegal movement prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty. Fourth down.
Wins. They were the first team in NFL history to win each of their first 2 games by 1 point. We saw them absolutely annihilated in Arizona before the Giants. And they had gotten the big touchdown pass to Santana Moss and gave up a 77-yarder to Victor Cruz as Morris scored the Redskins so far. And nearly an entire quarter to add to it, flagged down. That'll be a gain of 2.
Holding. Offense number 78. 10-yard penalty. First down.
That's on
This Reuben Drones, Tatum Bell. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Griffin inside the 30 and tiptoes out of bounds at the 20.
And this guy can kill you with the athleticism and the speed he has when he gets outside the edge.
Morris run out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
You know, a flag right now. Trent Cole's thinking that didn't look quite legal to me.
Yep. That one did not fool the Eagles. Didn't know whether Griffin was going to hand it off or somebody went the wrong way. Most rushing yards in the fourth quarter among all players in the NFL. And stretching into the end zone is Paulson.
Watch the size and the presence of RG3 here. They're collapsing around him, stays strong in the pocket, delivers it right where it needed to be thrown on the outside shoulder, and all 270 pounds of Paulson. This is an undrafted free agent in 2010.
Going after good by fullback. 25 points their last 2 games. They lost 3 in a row coming into this one, and now they're barring a disaster, going to win this game. The ball will be, is it down? Did it get out of the end zone?
Like this, you can intellectualize all you want about, well, they're without their starting quarterback. Their offensive line was in shambles. Things didn't turn out. And it continues to roll downhill. And before the message, however you talk about it, holding on to the locker room, Andy Reid's been on top of the curve for a long, long time here in Philadelphia. He just find whatever course the Philadelphia Eagles decide to take.
Boy, Nick Foles, and that's going to be a personal foul, and that is just that's an ugly hit right there.
Personal foul,
Foles.
roughing the passer. Defense number 56, late knockdown. 15-yard penalty added to the end of the play.
I mean, he laid his saying the way he turned his back to me, I'm not even sure that he knew that Foles had gotten rid of the ball. Then on the very next play, it's Rob Jackson who sacks.
No sin for an offensive lineman. Couldn't have made it any easier for Rob Jackson.
Now in Philadelphia, with what has happened, especially the last 2 years, and the fact that last year they were an 8-8 team.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense number 23, 5-yard penalty, automatic first
decision. We're going to come back. And here's why we're going to come back. We've got these many elements in place. Throw outside to Riley Cooper. But
his challenge, the pass was incomplete.
Yeah, clearly used the ball to trap it in. Enough movement there. Probably a good challenge. We'll see when we come back.
After you, the pass at the ground and is incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 on the 47-yard line. Please set the game clock to 8 minutes, 39 seconds. Washington is not charged with a timeout.
But unique to his situation, and I give the Eagles great credit for it. Andy was a part of the process. And so obviously at the end of the season, it will be what it's going to be.
Reed losing his son.
False start. Offense number 25. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
It was your expectations, and I'm not going to talk about it till the end of the season.
Yep.
I think it's always smart for an owner to not put himself in that position. There's going to be speculation, but the minute you then, even if it's the vote of confidence that we see so often.
So the Eagles will punt it away with 7:50 to go. That's from the 7-yard line. A good return of 13 yards up to the 20.
10 drops. Didn't have any drops today, leading to the 13 of 14 incompletions.
Alfred Moore is starting to pile up the yards, and he's all the way across the 41.
Keeps you out of those second and 13s, second and 14s, because even if it's second and 8, that's positive
yards. Offense number 10. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
The road, if they continue to have these kind of mistakes.
Well, we brought up earlier. I mean, you know, with all we've talked about the Eagles and Andy Reid and everything else going on, the Redskins go in Michigan, only on Fox. The Pac-12 championship in the Big Ten. Hurting from that loss to the Giants. That should have been a win. Throw and catch. Clock continues to run.
Put that at 4.
You got people yelling at you right
Yeah, I know. They're going, well, they're trying to steal it from us. And you know, people.
Well, and they know the schedule that the New York Giants face. The Cowboys have the easiest schedule among all the teams in the NFC East. Evan Royster has come into the game for the first time, and that's his first carry. For Bride Kim for a lovely dinner out at your nearby home last night.
I was very impressed with who we brought in to do the dishes, Mr. Tom Brenneman.
Well, you know what? When a family invites you into
going forward, is they need to find out if this young man is the guy they want to be their quarterback going down the future.
That's the other part of this whole thing, Brian, when you're looking at you know, Michael Foles the rest of the year.
Or do you need to go whatever direction is available to you, whether it be the draft, free agency, whatever. Every team, you know, in this league, it's real simple. You're either
up to the 25-yard line.
Share criticism as well. A little bit different circumstance right now. They know who their quarterback is, their franchise guy going forward. They're a team that had high expectations. He's got his quarterback in place. He caught a little heat a couple weeks ago after an emotional loss to Carolina, intimating that maybe they were just going to evaluate talent the rest of the way. He conscious they're going to make. This could be a pretty good football team going forward.
Foles has had to run for his life all day long. Just threw that one into traffic, and Selleck hangs on as Foles gets off the mat again.
In the 4th quarter, 2 minutes left to go against Cleveland. And it's on a short week, as we said, going to take on these Washington Redskins.
1:58 to go. 31-6, Redskins in front, and the Eagles just content to hand it off. And he was driven into the Philadelphia locker room. 3rd down pass knocked down by Josh Wilson before the year began and right up to this very weekend. Free play for the Eagles.
Offside. Defense number 97. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
Well, the only positions he has not played would be catcher and pitcher. That one is incomplete. I think Matt Ryan's thrown 4 touchdowns in a career, has he not, in a game?
I'm sure he has. If not, he's about to.
And that is a first down. Clock continues to run. Ryan, take us through a team, and you've played games on Thanksgiving Day.
That's Tuesday, and it's nothing more than a walkthrough. Wednesday's just to brush up, and particularly if you've got to travel. And then Thursday's the game. My wife always used to get on me.
Foles gets it away, incomplete. Fourth down upcoming, 45 seconds left. Foles
Gonna lose. You know, you don't want that guy throwing the ball 45 times. We came on air talking about maybe 20, 25 times. Run the ball well.
Till today. Robert Griffin III, a career high 4 touchdown passes. 31-6 will be the final score here at FedEx Field. End of a 3-game losing streak for the Redskins. The losing streak for Andy Reid's Eagles now stands at 6.